Good morning, everybody. This is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. Welcome back to my channel and welcome in to day 2 of sneak peeks for the My Creative Time 145th edition release. Yay! Is everybody having fun hopping around and seeing all the incredible projects? I'll tell you something, Emma has one of the best design teams. Everyone always wows me. I was hopping around today and just so impressed and excited about all the projects that I saw. Oh my goodness, it just made me want to create even more. So just such a fun release, this Halloween release. So thank you to Emma for all of her designs and to all of the team and all of the fabulous inspiration. It's so much fun. I love these sneak peek days. So I am coming on to share sneak peeks for day 2. And we are still using the beautiful enamel dots. This is a new product. I think I forgot to say in the video yesterday, I put it in the drop-down menu, but Emma is ordering a set order of both the enamel dots and the embossing folders. So it's kind of a first come, first serve basis thing. So if you want them, you have to buy them. And once they sell out, chances are Emma will not reorder them. It has to do with the costs associated with it, etc. She's going to see how these 2 new product lines do. So depending on the response and stuff will determine whether she continues forward with them. So please let us know feedback. Let us know what you like, any suggestions, etc. It's very helpful. But we are doing the enamel dots 1 and 2. So 1 is the Bright Halloween that goes with the Bright paper pad, the Bright Halloween paper pad. And I showed these in yesterday's video. And Emma does a beautiful paper pad flip through on her channel, of course. And so the Bright one goes with the Bright paper pad. And then, of course, the traditional goes with the Halloween 2024 more traditional paper pad. And oh my gosh, I love these paper pads, you guys. I just have had so much fun playing and just such fun papers. Emma does a wonderful job. So I am excited to continue to use both sets of both of these products and also the embossing folders. So I'm going to set these aside. So I'm trying to make some room on my desk and just showing you guys things, and then we'll get to the projects, okay? So we have the Boo background folder, and I hope you guys can see this well. It has these little bats and the word Boo all through it, and it makes such a cute background. I love this. I especially love embossing vellum with both of these. And I did do a sample so you can see what that looks like. The other one is called Starry Background, and we showed that one yesterday. Okay, so I love the embossing folders, so excited. And then the new products, we're still showcasing the Spooky Season stamp set. This is the stamp set for this release. And we went through all the sentiments yesterday. If you want to see them, you can pause the video, and you can also zoom in with your fingers. If you want to pinch the screen and zoom in if you're watching on your phone, you can look at it closer. Sentiment label plate die goes with this, and a lot of the stamps are made to coordinate so that they fit in either these circles or the line banners. Okay, so both of these are wonderful products. I've been using them for all of my release projects. And then we have these adorable ghost dies. Oh my gosh, I could not, I made so many projects with these. I just think these are a lot of fun, and I love that Emma did 3 sizes of them. So you've got a larger one, a medium, and a small one. I just think these are fantastic. She did these little circle dies so that you can put a color behind their eyes and nose if you want. I did something tonight. I just tried, right before I came on, I made a card where I cut them out in vellum, and I didn't use this piece. I just left them in vellum to look like ghosts. And I really like the way that looks too. So you could do it either way. And then the last product is the triangle treat die box. And this is a wonderful treat die that I'll show you what I made with it. But you can do so many things with this. You could make pie with this. You can do... I'll show you in a minute, but I had so many ideas for this. I couldn't execute them all, but I love this die set. So this is just such a fun day. So the ghost dies, the triangle die are the 2 new dies for today. And then I used a ton of Emma's products to make what I'm going to show you today. So I used this Wicked Night stamp set, and this has coordinating dies that cut out your sentiments if you want. But there's a lot of neat little sentiments in here. I use this Too Cute to Spook right here. I use this on one of the cards that I'm going to show you. And I think, did I use one of the bigger ones too, I think? But just wonderful sentiments in this one. I love it. I also use this Happy Haunting stamps and dies. And on yesterday's card, I showed you how I had added a little pumpkin face and a witch's hat to the pumpkin. And I got those from this set. So the Happy Haunting stamps and dies, I just forgot to bring it in yesterday. And I was still using this today. So this is a great set to have. And this also has some other things that go with it. So, and I love this October 31st. This is another October 31st die set that I think came out last year. And then we have the Sweet Gingerbread Companion Costume number 2. I use this little skeleton piece. And what's neat about this one, it also has this little jack-o'-lantern in here, this little candy carrier. So that's a fun piece to use on your cards too. And then in the Ginger Boys and Girls, I use the Halloween balloon, the little jack-o'-lantern balloon. Let's see. I use the Haunted House tag die. I love this. This is so much fun, and I made a card with that. And then I also pulled out and used the Gingerbread House die set, MCTD432. So I used this, and I actually made a haunted house with it, kind of a friendly haunted house. And then I used the Witch Hat tag topper die, and specifically, I used the little spider that comes in this. So just that little spider. I did use some glitter dust. That's what just fell over on my desk to spray some of my cards and tags. And then I used the this circle card add-ons die. I used some of the die sets from here for one of my circle cards. I used the Pretty Circle layer dies. I love the stitching on this circle set. It's one of my favorite die sets. I used the 4-inch circle card die set to make a circle card. I use these square, oh, actually, I think, did I use these today? This might be for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to have this die set, the square tag dies. I don't think I used them today. I hope I'm remembering correctly. The rectangle stitch dies were used. And then I also used the fancy slider card die again. And this was a new die set yesterday. So lots and lots of products from Emma's shop. And let's dive into what I created. So I think I'm going to start, let me start with the little ghosts cut out of vellum. So I just had so much fun. I was playing with all the ghosts and doing the eyes behind them. And I'll show you some of those cards in a minute. But I also thought, geez, why am I not just cutting them out of vellum and making them look like they're floating ghosts? So that's what I did on this card. And I only glued the bottom part of the ghost so that they sort of look like they're floating through the air, if you will. And I used some of the little enamel dots to make some smoke coming out of the chimney. You can see how I used the little spider from the witch's hat topper. And then you can see where I put the little skull and crossbones on the door. And inside the door, it says, "Too cute to spook." And when you open the card up, this is, of course, the gingerbread house die. And I did spray this with glitter dust. Okay, so that's silver glitter dust. So it's really sparkly and fun. And then inside it says Happy Halloween. And then on the back, I used the cute little new sentiment banner and I stamped the word boo. So I thought that was a fun way to end the back of this card since it's full of ghosts. So that's one of my ghost cards. I had so much fun making this. Oh my gosh. Then I had to use the other house die. And on this one, I have the ghost coming out of the window and then also coming from behind the house. And the ghost is holding a spider and he's dripping it down onto the spooky greeting sentiment. And I made this look like it's a tombstone coming out of the ground. And I just had so much fun with this. I love this little haunted house die, and Emma's papers were so perfect. I just love these Halloween papers. She did such a great job. And I did make some smoke with the little enamel dots coming out of the chimney. And I just love how this card turned out too. I love how she shaped these goats so they look like, the ghosts look like they're floating out of the house. And I really enjoyed that. And then it says Happy Halloween and then October 31st on the back with this beautiful bat paper. So that's my second card. And then, let's see, I'm going to show you the slider card next. So this is using, you can see this is the biggest ghost, the smallest ghost. This is the middle-sized ghost and the baby ghost. And this one I made girl ghosts. And the baby is looking up at the mama. The mama's looking down at the baby. And they each have a bow in their hair. I used some enamel dots just to flow through the card and a little bit on the corners too. I sprayed it with glitter spray. And when you open it, it says, boo. And up at the top, if you can see it, it says, open if you dare. So these are such fun cards. I love these sliders. Melissa Carroll did a great tutorial for us, and I think she's going to share one on her channel too. But this is made so that you can just make the slider, and then you can attach it to any type of card base that you want to attach it to. You don't have to. If you just want to give the slider and sign the back of it, you could do that too. So Melissa gave some really good information, and you can use, this is the piece. I did it with the piece that it comes with, just so you could see what you're purchasing is this. This is what it comes with, other than the ghosts, okay, and the sentiments that I added. But the die set itself comes with these two pieces to stack, and then the pieces that create the slider, okay? So that's what you're purchasing, and I wanted to make sure that you understood what you were getting. So I didn't substitute anything, but on Melissa's channel, she, several other people too, did substitutions where they used the cauldron or different things on this mechanism, because you can literally do anything you want that will fit on there. So any die sets that you have that will fit, you can create so that they slide up. So that's what makes this such a neat die set to own. So there's that one. I love how the little ghosts look, and these little gems, these little bow gems were just some things I had in my stash, and a lot of the big box stores sell things like this. I think these are for nail art. And then I was having so much fun with the ghosts, I had to make a circle card, and I really wanted to emboss the new embossing folders with Vellum, because Vellum is one of my favorite ways to emboss. I just love the way it looks, and I thought it was perfect for these ghost cards. So this little girl balloon, or this little girl ghost, is holding the little Halloween balloon from one of the die sets I showed, Stampin' Die sets. Or no, just die sets. It's for the costume die sets, for the gingers. And I showed it at the beginning of the video. If you need to go back, you can find where this balloon die is. And I just added a few purple gems on top of the vellum. It says Happy Haunting, and I love this little star paper, which matches with the star vellum in the background. And then inside it says Boo, and there's another little ghost. And then on the back, I did that adorable pumpkin paper. Isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, I just love it. This is such a fun release, you guys. Oh my goodness. So then I had to do a tag. I wanted to do a tag too, just for fun. I was having so much fun with the ghosts. And this is where I used that beautiful circle die that has the stitching inside. Now I did spray this with glitter spray, so I don't know if you can really see the stitching anymore. But I just thought these little ghosts with the bows on them were so cute. And if you know me, you know I don't like scary Halloween. I think it's left over from my brothers scaring me when we were kids. They used to sneak into our room when my sister and I would be sleeping, and they would crawl under our beds. They'd slither in on their stomachs, and they would scream and wake us up, and it scared me to death. And I think that's why I don't like scary Halloween. I don't know. But anyway, I still remember them doing that. And I've always just preferred kind of fun Halloween, or you know, things that were cute for Halloween. So I love how these turn out with the little bows in the ghost's hair. I just think they're so cute. And I put a little tag on here that says, "'Tis the season to be spooky" from the stamp set. I added the little ghost onto the tag, and then I did the word boo. And I just think this one turned out so cute too. So lots of fun little ideas and ways to use these ghosts with the houses on their own, or just the various tags and cards that you can make. And then I moved on to the treat die. Now, I know we're supposed to be featuring Halloween, but you know how much I love Christmas. And when I saw this, the first thing I thought of when I saw the triangle treat box die, aside from making a thing of pie, which I was going to do, and I just ran out of time. But you could definitely make pie with this very easily by adding a little piece that sticks up at this end like a crust. And you'd have a little piece of pie just by using the right color papers for the pie. And then you could use some pie sentiments on here. But I wanted to do Christmas trees because that was the first thing that popped into my head. And so I did use a hole punch and cut a little opening in here. And I folded up some craft colored cardstock, and I made a tree trunk. And then I just created the boxes. I decorated them with the pieces. And I used the holly paper and the green paper. I didn't bring this paper pad in, but this is the Christmas paper pad from the Christmas in July release. So it's, a lot of you purchased it and have it. And then I just used a sentiment from, I believe, her apron set that says, "Oh, Christmas treats." And I added that on. And then this is an old star die that Emma did. And I cut these out of glitter foam. And so just a really simple way to do it. I did punch holes at the top of the box. if you can see. And I threaded the ribbon through. I always tie a knot at the base where I have a ribbon going through anything I'm gifting so that the ribbon cannot get lost, okay? If you just, you know, if you leave it loose and you don't put a knot, you can often lose your ties. So I always knot it at the base, and then I make sure that it goes up far enough that they can attach it to a package. So there's my first treat box. And then I did this one here, really, really simple. But on this one, I added the little Christmas tree charm and the little snowflake charm to the little tie. Okay, and I think I had a 2-layer star on this, but these have been moved around so much this week. I think I lost the second star. It popped off, even though I glued it. Foam is hard to glue. You have to have the right glue, and I probably should have used hot glue, and I didn't. I just used regular glue. But you could do it either way, a single star or a double layer star, or even a triple layer star. So I did Christmas treats again, and again, these have that little trunk added, you know, so that they look really cute. You could leave this open for a signature on the back, or you could add a sentiment here too. There's so many ways that you could use these, and you can fill them with candies. Here's another one that I just love how this one turned out. Now this one I used one of her gingerbread 6x8 paper pads from last year. I used Baking Spirits Bright, which comes from the apron stamp set. I forgot to bring them in today. I'm sorry, you guys. But it's the apron stamp and die set. Okay, that's where this one is from, I believe. I hope I'm remembering correctly. And then this is one of her little gingerbread bow dies, okay, the smallest one. And I created the little bow and added that as my tree topper. I punched the holes, and I used some green cotton yarn that I had in my stash that I felt blended really well. And then on this one, I have a little gingerbread man, the little Christmas tree, and the little snowflake charm. So all 3 charms are on here. And I love how cute the little paper with the gingers makes the trees. This is probably one of my favorite ones, but I also like the elegance of the holly. You know, so these just were a lot of fun to create. Oh my goodness. I had so much fun making everything, you guys. And then, you know, I had to do a Halloween one. I didn't do the Thanksgiving pie one. I decided to do the Halloween one because I thought, oh my gosh, I need to make a candy corn out of this. And I'm sure someone else is going to do the same thing. I used the little kitty cat die from the Fairy Witch add-on set. So this is a new die from yesterday that we showed in the sneak peeks on day 1. I used this Sentiment Have a Sweet Halloween from one of the Halloween sets I showed you at the beginning, I believe. And then this October 31st also from one of the sets I showed you at the beginning. And these are from older sets, okay? And then I just made it look like a candy corn. I think it's supposed to be yellow on the bottom and orange in the middle, but I still think it looks like a candy corn, so I think it's okay. I looked at pictures afterwards, and I think I did it backwards. But I still think it looks really cute, and it's kind of fun to have it go from dark up to light. So I love how this one turned out, just adorable. And then hopefully, if you didn't see Sneak Peek Day 1, go back and check out everyone's projects, because yesterday we featured these little fairies, 3 different fairies. The one we released last month or 2 months ago, I guess. Was it last month or 2 months ago? Anyway, we have a total of 3 fairies now. We released Fairy 2 and Fairy 3. We did the sneak peeks. They're not released yet. Excuse me, I misspoke. They are just sneak peeked so far. Fairy 2 and Fairy 3. So if you didn't get to see all of everybody's sneak peek day 1, make sure you hop around and take a look. I love how cute these little fairies are. And I did a fairy witch here where I took the wings off, but on these ones I left the wings on, and I just did a charming kind of autumn trick-or-treat card. And again, you can see that beautiful embossing there. So this was all from Sneak Peek Day 1. If you missed it, I hope you guys enjoyed what I shared for Sneak Peek Day 2. Have fun hopping around. Remember that on Friday, which is release day, August 23rd, use one of our named codes to get 15% off your purchase, and leave comments on everybody's posts, because we select, each of us selects a winner, one from Instagram and one from YouTube every month. And those winners are submitted to Emma, and Emma takes those names, puts them in a hat, if you will, and she draws a winner from Instagram and a winner from YouTube. And those 2 people get the entire release for September. Okay, so be sure that you're commenting everywhere so that you can be included in a chance to win. Okay, and I just love that she does that. It's a wonderful way to get an entire release without having to pay for it. And oh my goodness, these are big releases, you guys. So I hope you just had a blast watching my channel today. Please like and subscribe, share my videos. It really helps me. It helps me earn a little bit of money on YouTube, which allows me to buy crafty things so that I can make more things to share with you. So I'm so appreciative of all of you that have subscribed. I have many people that haven't. So I hope you'll subscribe today. And I also hope that you'll share my videos, let other people know about my creative time. And I just hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know what your favorite project was if you feel like it. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Happy hopping. And to all my design teamies, you all inspire me. Make sure you're hopping to everybody on Instagram. And I will try and put the people's names or links. But really, the easiest way to see everything is to use that hashtag MCTDESIGNTEAM. Or a lot of people do MCT145 for the 145th release. So there's a hashtag like that, or hashtag My Creative Time. But if you put those hashtags in, you should get all the projects that have been posted on YouTube. Okay, same with Instagram. Put the hashtag in, and you should be able to see everything that's been posted related to the 145th release. So we use the hashtag MCTDESIGNTEAM, all of us designers, so that you can all see what's been created for that particular day. So I hope that you guys enjoy hopping. Thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting my fun creativeness. And thank you to Emma, who designed all of these wonderful products, to her mom, Emma, also. And we're just so lucky to have so many wonderful people that create for us and allow us to make beautiful cards and tags for our family and friends. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow for Sneak Peek Day 3. All right, bye now.